Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from high above the skies here in Ohio. It is the Limaland Raceway Park here tonight for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series, presented by the Upstate Racing League. Tonight, the Showtime graphics, custom graphics and wraps 50 here. This is, of course, over the halfway point in the season here at Limaland. We've already had 6 races in the book. This is race number 7 out of 12 this season here tonight. Drivers that have already put their names in the record book: the youngster Talon Carter going to victory lane twice this season. Chris Brown from Kokomo, Indiana has gone to victory lane. How about the rookie, James Normoyle? He's been to victory lane. And Justin Fuller opened up the first 2 rounds of the season in victory lane. So with those drivers all going to victory lane, how does that championship standings look? Well, take a look at it here. The Arts Barbershop championship standings look like this, with Talon Carter now on top of the charts here in the Arts Barbershop point standings. He's got a 4-point slim lead over the other rookie this season of James Normoyle. Justin Fuller, Cole Day, last season's champion. He's closed the gap here in the last couple of weeks. Brian Hacker sitting there 5th. Chris Brown is 6th. Brett Bartels is sitting back there 7th. Justin Smith is 8th. Ryan Holland, another one of those rookies, is 9th. And then the driver out of Montana, Doug Ungari, is sitting there in the 10th position. That is your... well... it looks like by that, that's your Arts Barbershop Championship standings. There it is. As it looks like we have just broke our complete overlay here tonight. We're getting fixed here tonight as we're getting ready here tonight for the Showtime custom wraps here tonight at Limaland. 50 laps will be the scheduled distance here tonight for all these drivers. As you see them down there on the speedway, your Whiteowl performance. Heat race number 1 starting here tonight. This is how they're going to line up. Starting on the front row, driving car number 86, Kelly Dahl will have the top spot here, randomly inverted here tonight, or randomly drawn here for heat race number 1. James Shirley will start 2nd. That'll be Jason Dobbs in the new 98 out the gate entry. That Keyboard Warriors number 98 going 3rd. 4th will go to the 31B of Donald Bennett. Ryan Holland will start back there in P number 5 with Robbie Schaefer right behind him. Then it'll be Dylan Rabtoy, Scott Riome, Kyle Lesher, and Wade McDuff. That's how they're going to line up here tonight to get ready for our Whiteowl performance heat race number 1. Top 4 out of this heat race will advance. So that's where you want to be, the top 4 positions. The iRacing.com pace truck, waiting for it to circle a couple times here before it makes its left-hand turn onto pit road. We should have 3 heat races here, I do believe, tonight. Top 4 will advance out of all of them. Then we're going to our last chance qualifier for 20 laps. We'll see how many cars come out of our last chance qualifier here coming up a little bit later on before our 50-lap feature here tonight by Showtime Custom Wraps. Tonight, though, a lot of these drivers having their custom holiday paint schemes on. We're talking about some of those drivers here a little bit later on in our program here once we start to see a lot of these holiday-themed cars out there on the track. Here we go, though. The iRacing.com Silverado making its way to pit road. There you see Kelly Dahl down the back straightaway. He'll jump out of front here of James Shirley, and that is going to be racing Jason in his number 98, that brand new paint scheme by Dobbs. And the driver that's on the hot seat, car number 15, the Showtime Graphics, number 15, Ryan Holland right now sitting there. He's the driver that's sitting in the transfer spot as we look at it. Robbie Schaefer, the driver out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, right now sitting on the outside looking in. Dobbs will take the race lead, though, from Kelly Dahl here, as now he'll work down the back straightaway. Dobbs not being able to pick up a heat race win just yet this season. Looking to do it right here. Why not? He calls himself the Joker. He's got the Joker on the top of that 98. There's the battle, though. Kelly Dahl, ever since he lost the race lead, he has started to fall backwards. He lost the lead to Dobbs. He lost the lead to Shirley. Or second place to Shirley. Now he's sitting back there in third with Ryan Holland right there, right behind him. Dahl still working the outside. Schaefer's there. Wade McDuff was behind him. Then it's going to be Rabtoy as Rabtoy goes to the outside here. The Bartel Builders 1W. Oh, James Shirley with a big mistake there. Dobbs with a mistake. That's going to allow Kelly Dahl to go right back to the point here. Robbie Schaefer going high, wide, and Hanson trying to stretch that groove out. Schaefer coming. He's now going to be into a transfer spot. Top four, Kelly Dahl, Jason Dobbs, James Shirley, Robbie Schaefer, Ryan Holland down to the bottom side. As the white flag coming out here, presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. The final trip around here for the Whiteowl Performance Heat Race number 1. Kelly Dahl looking like he's going to pick up the first heat race, so Kelly won't have to go to a last chance qualifier. So Kelly, Dobbs, Schaefer, and Shirley all putting themselves in. That means coming up next will be our next heat race, brought to us by Whiteowl Performance. So as those drivers start to make their way to the grid here, this is how they're going to line up for heat race number 2 here tonight, brought to us by Whiteowl Performance. It'll be Justin Smith to the outside here. Or inside row number 1 with Cole Day to his outside. Justin Fuller, Chris Brown from downtown got himself a custom-looking paint scheme there. Then it'll be Brett Bartels in the 2B, the Bartel Builders entry. David Patton will start back there into P number 6. And it'll be Michael Peak in the W6 entry. He'll start 7th. Justin McDuff, Stephen Brissett, and James Normal. Here we go. Heat race number 2. Brought to us by Whiteowl Performance. Heat race number 2 underway. 10 laps going to be the distance. Justin Smith out front here as they work down the back straightaway. Cole Day trying to close in. Look at Chris Brown. He goes higher than anybody. Brown not afraid to go way up to the top shelf. David Patton right there. Oh, one driver sideways back there. I believe that was James Normoyle back there. A little bit sideways. Caught the car, but lost a lot of ground. Justin Smith, Cole Day. Justin Fuller, look at Chris Brown. He's right there. Look how close they're getting up to the outside wall on 3 and 4. 7 laps to go here for heat race number 2. Justin Smith still out front. Justin Fuller, Cold Day fading on the top side there. Justin Fuller trying to work that bottom side, the driver out of New York. Look at him almost 4 wide because Chris Brown is coming from downtown Kokomo, Indiana zone. Is high, wide, and handsome around the outside. He gets 1, he gets 2. He'll battle for the race lead with just 5 laps to go. Now Chris Brown goes from the transfer spot to the top spot in 1 lap. Turbo Man is for sure here tonight for the 136 of Chris Brown. Come by this time. There's 4 laps to go. Now Cold Day going to go all the way to the top side. Seems like you either have to go to the bottom or all the way to the top. Oh, Justin Smith with a little spin of the tires that time. Blew the tires off coming out of turn number 2. Cold Day has gone to the top side there. Oh, he'll bank that right side of that 6.9 graphics. Number 99 off the wall. Look at David Patton. Popsicle sticks going up. Chris Brown, Cold Day, Justin Fuller, and Justin Smith right now on that transfer spot. Carpenter's Tax Service 1 lap to go. Chris Brown trying to bring it home here tonight. Transfer spot, though, still highly contested here. To be Chris Brown, to be Cold Day, Justin Fuller, Justin Smith, just going to be David Patton. Patton with a great run to the outside, but it'll be a last chance qualifier for David Patton. Bartels, McDuff, Brissett, Peak, and Normoil all have to go to that last chance dreaded qualifier here tonight. That cushion, as you see it, starting to work its way up to the outside groove. That means heat race number 3 is coming up, and this is how they're going to take to the starting lineup here for heat race number 3. Starting on the front row, driving car number 5 here tonight. This is Brandon Duran for the Gagnon Racing number 5. The 9J of Brian Jones, the Schoony's Country Market 9J will go there P number 2. How about Dean Reynolds, the driver out of Syracuse, New York, is back here tonight, starting in P number 3. Starting at the outside, row number 2, driving the Brissett Racing number 02. This is Eric Riel. Then it'll be Al Smith Jr. in car number 96 with Doug Ungari to his outside. Jeremy Carpenter will roll the Carpenter's Tax Service number 7 there from the 7th position. Starting back in P number 8, driving the Brissett Racing 03. This is Speedy Brissett starting back in 8th. Starting 9th and 10th, we talk about them on a weekly basis. These 2 drivers locked at the hip out of Pennsylvania. It'll be the 1 of Talon Carter. And to his outside, driving car number 40 out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, the Jordan Henn Racing number 40 of Josiah Millen. We'll start there at the tail end of the field. Another 10 laps will be on the docket here in heat race number 3 tonight. Kelly Dahl and Chris Brown from downtown have already locked themselves in. We're going to lock a couple more in right here. Garan going to bring us down. He brings Santa Claus across the line. Green flag is up. A great start there by Dean Reynolds. He'll run side by side for the battle for second down the back straightaway. Grant going to slide up the speedway. He'll go straight to the top. Al Smith Jr. trying to bring his number 96 down to the bottom side. Look at Doug Ungari trying to follow the boss man back around. Right now, Jones is on the hot seat. Battle for the race lead, though, is going to be the 5 to the outside. Grant will lead the first 2 laps of racing competition here in heat race number 3. The 9J is still holding that transfer spot from the 00 of Doug Ungari. Ungari's going to go down to the bottom side. Talon Carter's down there. Josiah Millen's down there making it work. Can the Grinch of Doug Ungari make it work to get into the dance here tonight? He'll dive down low that time out of turn number 2, and he made the bottom side work. Something happened to the 9J. Now it looks like the 7 of Jeremy Carpenter getting tangled up in that too. I didn't see what happened to the 9J, but that will cost the 9J a couple spots. So it's Garant, it's Reynolds, it's Smith, it's Ungari, your top 4, Talon Carter. Last week's winner, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, now trying to claw his way into this. Had to start last row of this heat race. Carter will come across the line. He'll see 4 laps to go. He's got Eric Riel wound up to the outside there. Doug Ungari not going anywhere down the back straightaway, just ahead of those drivers. Miranda's out front, nobody contesting that number 5. Now Carter going to go to the outside. He gets around Riel. Does he have enough time? Because the popsicle sticks are starting to wind him up here. Popsicle sticks this time by 2 laps to go here tonight at Limaland. Brandon Grand, nobody has anything for him out front. Ungari and Carter, though, will battle this one out as we come to get the white flag presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. It's the final trip around the Speedway here in our Heat race number 3 tonight. The win will go to Brandon Grand pretty easily. The battle for that transfer spot, though, it'll be Grant, Reynolds, Smith, then Ungari will take that final transfer spot. Carter, Riel, Millen, Brissett, Jones, and Carpenter all having to go to a last chance qualifier. And that one is coming up right here. This is our Whiteowl Performance last chance qualifier here tonight. This is how they will line up. Starting on the front row, driving car number 15 for the Showtime Racing. Number 15, Ryan Holland will start P number 1. It is outside the driver. Out of the Midwest, driving car number 38. This will be David Patton. Talon Carter out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania will go P number 3, while Dylan Raptoy, the driver out of Vermont, will go in the 4th position. Driving the 2B, the Bartel Builders 2B of Brett Bartels will go P number 5, while Eric Riel, driving 02, will go from P number 6. 7th will go to the number 20 of Justin McDuff, his brother Wayne McDuff. This is a sibling rivalry right here. Let's see who makes it into the big dance. Josiah Millen will go 9th, then it will be Scott Rayome. Car 0. 4 will go P number 10. 11th will be Stephen Brissett, Speedy Brissett back there in P number 12. Then the big show, Kyle Lesher, the Moose, will go 13th. 14th will be the W6 of Michael Peak. Brian Jones in the 9J will go 15th, while Donald Bennett in the 31B will go 16th here tonight. 17th will go to Norm Oil. 18th will go to Carpenter. That's how they're going to line them up here tonight for our last chance qualifier. $12 cars coming out of this last chance qualifier here. We're coming into the Hanson Starter Shop restart zone here tonight. Wind these big block modifieds up for our last chance qualifier. Our Whiteowl Performance last chance qualifier coming green. The Upstate and Hobbies entry will be bringing us to green flag. I believe the pace truck's trying to figure out if there's a little moisture down. $18 cars, 12 cars to qualify. Here we go. Green flag is up. Everybody a chase. Holland here. 20 laps the distance here in our last chance qualifier. A lot of racing, a lot of time to try and work themselves into a groove here. It'll be Holland down the back straightaway first. It'll be Carter and then Patton battling there for second. Couple cars coming together back there. I believe that was going to be the 03. That was Speedy Brissett. There you see the Happy Holidays. The 03 of Brissett out of Plattsburgh, New York. Made some contact. He's got a Grinch machine behind him, James Normoyle. Right now, Normoyle, one of those top Rookie of the Year candidates coming into the night. Our Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year candidate, 2 of them right there driving next to each other. So the Grinch of Normoyle will make it around Speedy Brissett. That'll be the battle just for the 14th position. Still needs a couple positions to go up there and take a top spot away. There's the Showtime W6 of Michael Peak. He was just in the middle there, and they got that settled out really quick. Moose there, car number 13, trying to make his show for the first time this season. Car number 13 of Kyle Lesher out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. 5 laps already in the books. Biggest mover here in our last chance qualifier is the W6 of Michael Peak right now. He has moved himself up to P number 10. Look at these two. The 2B. Driver out of Spirit Lake, Iowa. And the driver that's just down the road of David Patton. They got, right now, the driver out of Vermont, though. That Ray Stein tubing entry right there all over the back end of him. And then there's Scott Rayome. The McDuff brothers are still stuck together. Holland out front. Nobody's had anything for Holland except for Carter. Those two have kind of ran away, but Carter has not challenged for the race lead here at Limaland just yet tonight. He knows all he has to do is get into the show. He's leading the points championship coming into the night. And, of course, being in the last chance qualifier, all you want to do at this point is just get in. Looking back here, here's Talon Carter's onboard camera with our Bartel Builders onboard camera here tonight. Looking back at the 2B of Brett Bartels. Everybody back there battling. Who's in the final transfer spot right now? Well, top 12 move on. And that is Steven Brissett right now. And, oh, almost into the back of the W6 there. Speedy Brissett starting to reel in this group of cars. You see that 0-3. He'll go to the outside now. And, oh, big checkup. That's going to put Speedy Brissett into the wall. Speedy Brissett just got pinched into the wall that time. There's the 31B of Donald Bennett. It looks like Bennett has gone for a little bit of a ride here tonight. He is off the pace of the race leaders. Everybody going to work by him. Bennett's going to stay to the top side of the speedway. 7 laps to go. Holland, Carter, Bartels, your top 3. Patton and Riome round out the top 5. There's the race lead. Still nothing has changed up front. Everybody pretty much content with where they are running as they get 5 laps to go. Transfer spot now. Kyle Lesher is in that spot. He's in the final transfer spot. He'll go way high to try to get around Michael Peak. He'll rotate car 13, but he'll lose ground as he blows the tires off. Caution lights on. Caution lights on the speedway for the first time here tonight. Looks like car number 7. Driver out of Mineville, New York. The Carpenter's Tax Service, number 7. Take a look. There you see the 7. There you see the 31B. What happens down here? Oh, the 7 into the quarter panel of the 31B. And, ugh. Two cars coming together to bring out the first caution flag of the evening. Does look like Carpenter will tag the back of the field here. Looks like the 31B of Donald Bennett has called it an evening. There's the Showtime. Number 15 of Holland out front here, trying to get his Showtime. Number 15 into the Showtime custom wraps. Of course, if you are looking for an iRacing wrap, make sure to check out our friends over at Showtime here. Putting a lot of cars on the track here tonight with some custom wraps here on the iRacing.com platform. One of them leads the last chance qualifier here. Lights are out on the iRacing.com pace truck, so this time Ryan Holland will have the fire off here into the Hanson starter shop restart zone. Carter with a great start. He'll challenge to the inside down in turn 1. 3 laps to go and a restart here and a challenge for the race lead for the first time here tonight. Holland has been challenged for that top spot. Popsicle sticks, 2 to go. Holland across the line first. Here comes Bartels in that 2B entry. Can he now go to the outside of the driver out of Pennsylvania? It'll be Holland down the back straightaway leading the way. He is clear into 3. He'll rotate the car. He'll see the Carpenter's Tax Service. 1 lap to go here. Final trip around the speedway. Carter going to go to the outside. Can he get a run down the back straightaway? Final time into 3. It looks like Holland going to go to the bottom side of the speedway. He'll protect, and he'll have the drive off, and it actually will be Ryan Holland, Talon Carter. Into the show, Bartels, Patton, Riome, McDuff, Millen, Rabtoy, McDuff, Normoyle, and Peak all will make it in tonight to the big dance. Wow, what a couple of heat races we've had here tonight. These drivers are putting on a show here tonight for the Showtime Custom Wraps 50. Those are just all of our heat races and last chance qualifiers we just completed. We will now get ready and geared up for the Showtime Custom Wraps 50 laps here tonight from this small little bull ring in Ohio. We'll be back here with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series presented by the Upstate Racing League after our invocation here tonight at Limaland.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true so proudly railed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back high above the speedway here at Ohio, race fans. The field is set, ready to go racing here tonight for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series presented by the Upstate Racing League for the Showtime Custom Wraps 50. 24 drivers are locked in, and we got a special guest for you here tonight. Let's head down trackside to talk to the driver of car number 13 out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, Kyle Lesher. Kyle, you made the big show here tonight at Limaland for your first ever show with the Bartel Builders Big Blocks.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. My hands are still shaking a bit, but just glad to make it.
You talk about shaking, you talk about making it into the show here. These drivers that you've raced with in the off-season, and some of them brand new here to iRacing, you're new to iRacing yourself. How difficult is it to come out here with these drivers and put this car in the show?
Yeah, this field is just, they have a lot of skills, put it that way. Just gonna try to keep the nose clean here and not ruin anybody's night.
Well, we hope to see car number 13 move forward. You will start shotgun to the field here tonight. Kyle, congratulations on making the first show with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series.
Thank you.
So Kyle Lesher, the big show, the Moose is loose here tonight. He will start the show here at the tail end of our field. So as Kyle Lesher gets ready for this big show here tonight, we will take to our grid here in just a couple of moments as we get ready. 50 laps here from Limaland tonight is on the docket for these drivers. And your starting lineup will look something like this. We have to apologize for our graphical overlays here tonight. They look like here at Limaland with the spotty service, they are not coming in correctly. First time here with Bartel Builders Big Block Series in a couple of seasons and new technology. As they start to roll away, this is your starting lineup. Starting on the front row, driving car number 86 here tonight. Kelly Dahl will start on the front row with the 136. Chris Brown starting next to him. Behind them will be car number 5. Brandon Graham will start there. And to his outside, the 98 out the gate, the keyboard warrior of Racing Jason. Driving car out of Syracuse, number 79. As our overlay is completely messed, it looks like that will be the 79 of Dean. Well, what do you say? Let's just go racing. Coming into the Carpenter service. Restart zone here with Hanson Starter Shop. They start them up. Kelly Dahl will lead us across the line, but he's got Chris Brown to the outside. Right now, it looks like a couple drivers' transponders aren't working, but one car going to go around here, and that will be car number 5. With the caution flag coming out here, Brandon Moran going around in car number 5. No caution flag, actually, I'm being told, will come out here, so we stay green here tonight at Limaland. Kelly Dahl still the race leader. Kelly Dahl, Chris Brown, Cole Day, Robbie Schaefer, your top 3. Dean Reynolds there, car number 79, driver out of Syracuse, New York. The dirt car entry. Dropped a couple spots since we went racing here. He got tangled with the 5 of Brandon Garand. That the caution flag did not come out here on lap number 3. How about Talon Carter? Having to come through the last chance qualifier and now battling into the top 10 already tonight. Doug Ungarian car 00. Oh, he's going to go around. Ungari goes around, and that will bring out the first caution flag of the night. The driver out of Montana, the Montana brand, Smith Racing Inc. entry. Goes around and to bring the caution flag out. Take a look. Did he have a little help? Little help there from car number 79. Scott Rayome, nowhere to go in car 4. So that's the caution. Kelly Dahl still being scored as our race leader here tonight, the driver out of Canada. Well, we have a break in the action here tonight. We got to thank the Bartel Builders for being the title sponsor here with the Upstate Racing League on the dirt side of things, focused on providing high-quality service for your construction needs, whether it's new constructions, repairs, installs, or damage. The Bartel Builders have you covered. Based in Spirit Lake, Iowa. Contact them today for all your repair needs. As we come back into the Hanson Starter Shop restart zone here tonight, we'll fire these big block modifieds off again. They're all going to chase that car right there. The 86 of Kelly Dahl. To his outside will be the Turbo Man of Chris Brown from downtown Kokomo, Indiana, as actually the pace truck lights will come back on. We'll go around at least one more time here before we drop the hammer. Before we start this Showtime custom wraps, 50-lap feature A main event back up here tonight. So if you need one of these Christmas themes that you see out onto the speedway, look no further. Showtime Custom Wraps is the place to get you wrapped up and looking good like a Christmas present. Hanson Starter Shop green flag is up. We're back racing. Kelly Dahl, the great start, but Chris Brown, look at Cole Day down to the bottom. He'll slide in front of James Shirley, that time down to 1 and 2 on the restart. Cole Day trying to work the bottom side. Look at Chris Brown. He's going to slide. Oh, a little bit of a contact there from the 99 of Cole Day to the 0 of Robbie Schaefer. They made the contact. Look at the 98 of Racing Jason come up. 3 wide. Smith to the outside. They put Shirley in the middle. Dobbs was down low. Here comes now Justin Fuller. Fuller trying to go right through the middle of these two. Talon Carter also worked his way now up to 9th. There you see the 1. One driver out of shape back there. I believe that was James Normoyle in the Grinch. 721. The Grinch staring right now at the raised eye and tubing number 22 of Raptoy, who works down to the lower side of the speedway. Battle for the race lead, though, off turn 2. Here comes Chris Brown. He will go back to the outside on Kelly Dahl. Chris Brown, we showed it in his heat race, was not afraid to go to the outside. He picked up our Whiteowl Performance heat race number 2. Side-by-side for the race lead, side-by-side for 3rd and 4th also. Cole Day working the outside of the speedway, trying to follow Chris Brown. And then also, how about the run here for the number 51 of Justin Fuller, working his way back up into the mix of things here tonight. Couple cars coming together. David Patton, car number 38, has gone up and over. So David Patton will bring out our second caution flag here this evening. Question is, did he have a little help? Let's go find out. David Patton in the ASRC entry working the outside. Oh, Bartel's just trying to squeeze up in front there. The Showtime, number 15, also getting involved. Right on board, the Whiteowl Performance onboard camera here with David Patton. There was a hole, and then there was not a hole. So that'll bring another one of these caution flags out here tonight. A lot of good racing. Groove looks like it is all over the place here tonight at Limaland. These bull rings always putting on a heck of a show for the race fans. Coming at you as the Hanson Starter Shop green flag is back up. 16 completed. Kelly Daw, Chris Brown, Cole Day. Day going to go to the bottom side here. Picked up a couple spots on that opening lap back to racing. Tried to do it again here. Kelly Dahl still able to hold the race lead. Oh, Chris Brown tried to go from the top side to the bottom side. Robbie Schaefer was there. Schaefer had to back out of it. Lost a spot there to the 51 of Justin Fuller. And they're 3 wide behind them. Dobbs is bringing that 98 into the mix here. Fuller going to have to lift. That's going to cost Talon Carter into the back of the 51. 51 of Fuller now going to lose the spot. He's going to try and slide back on Carter. He'll make contact with Talon Carter. A couple of them together on the bottom side of the speedway there. They got it going. That was Bartel's in the 2B entry, and the 79 of Dean Reynolds. They both kept it going. Carter and Fuller, though, exchanging some blows there. Now Fuller looks like his car is damaged, and he has fallen all the way back to now the 10th position. Here comes Al Smith lurking down to the inside. 2 of the Smith Racing entries here tonight. Justin Smith and Al Smith side by side. Not brotherly related. Definitely don't look alike, as Justin Smith is the better looking of the two. Now Fuller going to go up on the wall. He's going to climb the wall, hammer back into the throttle. Fuller goes from inside the top 5 to all the way outside the top 15 now, as Chris Brown and Cole Day have got around Kelly Dahl. Now Dahl back around Chris Brown, but Cole Day now leads the field. So Chris Brown trying to... Oh, wow, look at the outside lane now come up there. Who was that? That's the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Talon Carter. Picked up a couple wins here this season. 2 out of the last 3. Williams Grove and Eldora. Caution lights on. Driver out of Syracuse, New York, Dean Reynolds, driving the dirt car entry here tonight. Take a look. Watch that purple and black machine down to the bottom side. Does it get a little help? Oh, it looked like Wade McDuff all over the W6. And nowhere for Reynolds to go, really. Right on board with Reynolds. Looks like a little quarter panel damage back on that car, but should be all right. Lining them back up here to come back into the Hanson Starter Shop restart zone. It'll be the 99 of Cold Day. It'll be the 136 of Chris Brown. Kelly Dahl, Talon Carter, your top 4. Halfway home that time by here tonight in the Showtime Custom Wraps. 50 here tonight at Limaland. Talon Carter still ripping the outside. Kelly Dahl still hanging on here to a podium for the time being. 24 to go. Kelly Dahl, Talon Carter. Carter to the outside, and see if he can pick it up. Halfway home leader here tonight was the 99 of Cole Day, followed by Chris Brown. Kelly Dahl really holding on to that inside. He has not ventured way high just yet like everybody else here tonight. Dobbs down to the bottom side of the speedway. He's battling with the 45 there. Dobbs has never seen one of these big block modifieds in his life as he's out of Crossville, Tennessee. He's a late model fan. He's a Hornet racer. Well, if you're from down south, you know what the Hornets are. Up here in the north, we call them the Hobby Stock Division. As you see, James Normoyle lurking into the picture. Barely makes the show out of a last chance qualifier. Has to start way deep in the field, and he has moved up 14 spots. Him and only one other driver have put themselves, somebody is around, and that's Al Smith Jr. in the coach's corner, number 96. I believe him and James Shirley made some contact. They all stay going, though. He's got to get going. It'll be 18 to go. Cole Day comes across the stripe. There's second and third. Chris Brown, Talon Carter. Then the three-wide battle here. Dobbs to the inside. Robbie Schaefer running that middle groove. Justin Smith to the outside with James Normoyle now working into the frame. Dobbs going to go to the bottom still, taking that keyboard Warriors entry. Looks like somebody's hit the back end of his car with their keyboard here tonight. Smith going to get up over the cushion a little bit that time, down in the 1 and 2. He's got that Grinch all over the backside. Right now, Dobbs on that bottom side. Doesn't look like it's going to work out. He's going to lose 1, 2, and possibly 3. There it is, the third one going to James Normoyle. Now Dobbs going to take car number 98 to the outside with 14 laps to go. Everybody pretty much riding him high, wide, and handsome. There's the race leaders. Chris Brown has now ran down Cole Day with just 13 laps to go. That's the battle. Two drivers here tonight trying to get it done for themselves. Cole Day has not gone to victory late in this season, but then again, Chris Brown has. Cole Day, Chris Brown, both drivers that came here to iRacing, started their racing careers on the asphalt side of things. Xfinity cars, and then they raced the street stocks for a number of seasons together before finally transforming into dirt when it came here to the iRacing.com platform. Ran some dirt late models here with the Upstate Racing League. Had some success, but now since we switched to the big block modifieds, Chris Brown and Cole Day have become some of the top tier drivers of the series. Of course, Cole Day picking up a championship as the caution lights come on. Believe the 00 out of Montana going around in car 00. He's got the Grinch peeking out on that car. As it looks like the 00 going to bring it. I don't know. Doug's confused himself. Watch the double Doug on Guardian. Let's see. One driver up on the wall there. And oh, Dean Reynolds. Right on board our Whiteowl performance with Dean Reynolds here. What happens to bring out the caution flag here. With under 10 laps to go, everybody going single file as we get ready to come into the Hanson Auto Shop restart zone. It'll be Day, Brown, and Carter, your top three. 9 to go for the Showtime Custom Wraps 50 here tonight at Limaland. Look at Carter trying to put on a showdown on the bottom side. Not quite able to hook up car number 1. Kelly Dahl still hanging on to a top 5, but the Hamburg Hot Dog, that Full Moon Garage. Robbie Schaefer trying to slide up in front of him, and he will. He'll complete the pass for 4th. Normoyle, though, bringing the Grinch machine high, wide, and wound up on the outside here tonight. Now he'll go to the bottom. Thought Kelly Dahl was going to go to the top side, so he goes to the bottom. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. The 1W has gone around, and I believe that's Justin Fuller also. So the Bartel Builders 1W out of Hudson Falls, New York. Oh, Scott Riome, 3 wide, pinched off, and a wild ride for car 51. On board Justin Fuller. A wild one will take now Justin Fuller out of racing competition here tonight. So that'll leave just a handful of laps left here tonight to go for Cole Day, Chris Brown, Talon Carter. Hanson starter shot. Green flag back in the air. 6 to go, Cole Day. Here comes Talon Carter once again on the charge. Look at James Normoyle trying to work his way into the top 5 tonight. Cole Day will see the high 5 from the flagman first. There's 5 more laps around the speedway. Cole Day trying to get it done. Has not picked up a win. Contact, Kelly Dahl and James Normoyle. Normoyle and Dahl going to make the contact. Robbie Schaefer, Justin Smith. Here comes racing Jason down to the bottom. Jason down to the bottom. He'll go 3 wide now. He's got Normoyle to the outside. He's got Kelly Dahl down to the bottom side of the speedway. Normoyle going to wind it back up top there. Dobbs kind of in a bad spot, as though he'll get the right rear from Kelly Dahl. 3 laps to go. The popsicle stick's getting ready to wave. Cole Day loves seeing all this racing action behind him. He does not like to see, though, come to get 2 laps to go. That Chris Brown from Kokomo, Indiana, is so close. 2 to go. 2 flags in the air indicating just 2 more laps to go. Cole Day this time coming back around. He'll see the Carpenter's Tax Service. 1 lap to go here tonight in the Showtime Custom. Wraps 50. Final trip around. The battle for the race lead. Here it is. Where does Cole Day go? Where does Chris Brown go? Brown going to go down to the bottom. Cole Day just going to keep his right foot in it. Cole Day will pick up the Showtime Custom Wraps 50 here tonight for his first win of the season. It'll be Cole Day, Chris Brown, Talon Carter, Robbie Schaefer, James Normoyle, your unofficial top 5 finishers here tonight. Justin Smith, Dylan Rabdoy, racing Jason in 8th. Millen will be in 9th. And Kelly Dahl will round down the top 10 here. Cole Day still trying to figure out how to drive one of these big block modifieds. Last season's champion. There's your top 3 on the front straightaway. We're going to take a quick break here tonight from the Limaland Speedway. We'll be back with your top 3 finishers after this.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here tonight, race fans, to the Limaland Raceway Park here tonight, where Cole Day was able to pick up the Showtime Custom Wraps 50-lap A main feature event here for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series for the Upstate Racing League. Let's not waste any time. Let's head down trackside here tonight because these drivers are already all waiting here. The 99 of Cole Day. Champ, you finally parked the 99 back in victory lane. It's taken you 7 races to get it done. How did you pick this one up here tonight?
Yeah, it definitely took a little longer than last season, but I've just been focused on getting good finishes. But I gotta thank Chris though, because in that heat race, he definitely showed that the top was fast, and I knew it was gonna be fast. I just didn't know when it was gonna come in, and he definitely proved it came in way sooner than I thought it was going to. So he kind of showed his hand in the heat race unintentionally, so it kind of ended up helping me out.
He showed you the hand, but then it looked like there were drivers here tonight. Talon Carter had to make a lot of moves down on the bottom side of the speedway to come up into the top 3. Did you know the bottom was also there, or could the car work down low if needed?
I really don't know. I was working the middle there in the beginning of the race, and then I just assumed it was going to be to the wall the whole time. I ended up hitting the wall and kind of making my car really tight, so I tried to run the middle and the bottom a couple times, and it just did not work out, so I just stuck with what felt okay. I'd run 30 or so laps on the top, so I just decided to stick with the top and hope it ended up sticking, for the end of the race.
Well, it works for you here to pick up the last race of the year technically. 2021 is over and you go out with a bang. Lanier is the next track we'll come back to in January, so I guess you get to enjoy this one longer than anybody else gets to enjoy their wins this season. Red carpet is rolled out for you here tonight, Cole. You know the drill. The microphone is yours.
Yeah, of course, I gotta thank Al, for putting this league on. This is awesome to come out, every week we race and just race with. It's just so close every week. You honestly have no idea where you're gonna finish. I gotta thank you in the booth as always for doing amazing broadcasts, and then everyone out here for just, even though it's a smaller track, I feel like the racing was pretty clean. So, just hats off. We had green to checkered finish or race last week, and few cautions at a really small bull ring like this. I feel like we're getting better, and hopefully we can just keep having awesome races to the end of the year and have an awesome, super close championship battle.
Well, they had a super close championship battle last season between Cole Day and Justin Fuller. Fuller had with a little bit of a disappointing race here tonight. He'll finish way deep into the field, while Cole Day, last season's champion, picks up his first race win of the season. Cole Day, your race winner here tonight at the Showtime Custom Graphics 50 Lapper, and finishing back there in P number 2. How about it, Chris Brown? You got Turbo Man on the side of this car, and it looked like this thing in that heat race, it definitely had a turbo up underneath it.
Yeah, once I got to the top, nobody was running the top, so I was like, the only way I'm going to pass anybody is if I go up there, and I got up there, and that thing took off like a rocket. So was able to get a heat race win, and that's vital to finishing well in these races. So, that was much-needed heat race win.
Well, you got out of the heat race with the win. You started in second here tonight, and you finished second. What more did you need out of the 136 here tonight, other than maybe a bigger turbo up underneath the 136 to go to the top spot here and challenge Cole Day?
I needed Cole to stay down in the bottom for another lap. He was running the middle for a while there, and I was getting runs on him. And, one more lap, if he would have stayed down there, I think I could have got around him and won this race. But he moved up just in time, because I think the next corner was 3 and 4, and if I would have got that and he would have stayed in the middle, I would have got him.
Well, a great race here at one of the tracks that is more of your caliber, those bull rings that you like to go high into the outside. Well, we're going to head to another one once we hit the new year. Lanier, how do you feel about going to that track? Because it's big. Well, it's tiny, but it's big, and you can run just about anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not very confident at that track. I never really do very well there. So that one's going to be a toss-up for me. Hopefully we can get a heat race win and be up front to start. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty tough for me to get up and get in the top 10, I think.
Well, tonight's run will propel you into the top 5 in the championship standings. You were 6th coming in. You should be now overtaking Brian Hacker, who's not here tonight. Over halfway in the championship hunt. How crucial will these next couple of races be?
Well, every race is crucial in this league. There's so many talented guys in here. every week it's somebody else winning, it seems like. So is the next few weeks are going to be crucial to the championship race, and hopefully we can get a few decent finishes.
Well, we'll let you get back to the beautiful little baby you have out there. I know she's maybe getting ready for bed, but Chris, who made this all possible back home with this 136.
Whiteowl Performance, my brother's company out in Kansas. He gave me some money to get some paint schemes here, so I appreciate that. He's also sponsoring the league, and appreciate that as well. Christian Jones Boudoir, she helps me out with some stuff here and there. She's my sister-in-law, and my wife let me do this every weekend and pretty much every weeknight. So, and Turn 3, you guys put on an awesome broadcast, and Al Smith for putting on the league.
There you hear it from the driver out of Indiana here tonight. Chris Brown will drive that Whiteowl Performance, number 136 here tonight, into a second place finish. A great run for Chris and Cole. That leaves one driver, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Talon Carter. Talon, you picked up 11 spots here tonight to finish in P number 3. How did you get this car so far up in the field?
I don't know. It's kind of scary in the beginning. Everyone just moving around, searching for grip. It'd help if I didn't start in the back of the heat race every week. That would really help. But I don't know. Just kind of work my way up through, and it's good keeping these podium finishes going because it keeps it consistent in the points and stuff. And that's all that winning championships is about, is being consistent.
You talk about the consistency and having to run with these drivers. Where did the consistency start? We saw you at the beginning of the year, and it kind of started a little shaky, and now all of a sudden, a light switch came on.
Yeah, that first race at Volusia, I mean, I was pretty fast, but I accidentally took someone out, so I had to go to the back for that, and came back up to 10th in that race. And after that, just things started working. I was working my way up. I got a podium finish, and then week after that, I got a win, and then got another podium finish and another win, so that was pretty good. And another podium here tonight is pretty good, too.
So you talk about that podium. You keep them rolling here. We're 7 races in now. You came in with a 4-point lead in the Arts Barbershop standings. That will grow now, leaving with only a handful of races left. Are you prepared to go into that championship stretch?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, next race is at Lanier, and I'm pretty comfortable there. I kind of run out like Grandview in real life, and I really enjoy running Grandview. So, yeah, just gotta keep these consistent finishes going, and I think we'll have a good shot at the championship.
Well, you picked up 2 out of the last 4 wins here this season. Congratulations on your wins. Congratulations on a 3rd-place finish here. Hand you the microphone, and it's all yours.
Yeah. I got to thank Kelly Spade Realtor, Keller Williams, Platinum Realty, Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Kantner's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Gessie Chiropractic, D.A. Brett's Motorcycle Fab and Paint, Deca Batteries, Levan Machine and Truck Equipment, Christmas Meats, Matty Pearl Band, KB Motors Incorporated, and Paul Court for making all my wraps.
There you hear it from the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Talon Carter, able to finish on the podium here once again with the Upstate Racing League. These drivers here tonight had to go ahead and run one of the toughest tracks that they're going to run all season long, and they made it work here. They were able to hit a lot of green flag racing. The groove was all over the place tonight, and that's going to groove us right into the holiday season. You saw a couple of these cars out there with the holiday paint schemes, the Grinch and Santa Claus, and I think one of them had the Joker dressed up as Santa Claus out there, I believe. Of course, a lot of these drivers went over to Showtime Custom Graphics and Wraps to get their cars painted up. Make sure to go give them a like over on Facebook.com and get your car looking as good as some of these big block modifieds were here tonight on the track. Of course, it is heading into the holiday season, so race fans from the Bartel Builders, from the Upstate Racing League, and all of us here with the Turn 3 Racing Network, we hope you enjoyed your programs all season long, but we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We hope that all you race fans stay safe so we can see you soon back at the races, and until we do, 2022 is around the corner. We'll see you at the races.